In this video, we are ready for the testing our functionality. We should see the overall picture with the movies client and the identity server now. We are going to run all projects in order to discover OpenID Connect from MVC client application, and it will open the login window from the identity server. Let's take an action now. First of all, we are going to set the startup projects, multiple projects. For that purpose, let me close other classes. This should be stay in here. I'm going to right click the solution and properties, set the multiple startup project. We are going to start with the movies client and the identity server. This time I don't want to see the movies API now. We are focusing on the movies client and identity server because we have developed the OpenID Connect with the movies client. So that means when we authorize the movies page should be redirected to identity server login page. Once the user log in the system, after that the user can be access the movies data in the movies client project. So click the apply and the OK button. So after that we can ready to run our application. I'm going to click the start button, or you can hit the F5, and we will see the two console window and one Chrome window. Okay, two console windows comes. Okay, make sure that identity server is working fine. We can see that identity server is up and running in our local computer, and also this is the client application, and there is also a Chrome window. Let me open this window. Yes, this is identity server page. Okay, we don't need to worry about this identity server page. I can close this one. The main page is our movies client application. And now we have a movies client application, and we have authorized this movies page. But before that, make me open the developer toolbox with hitting the F12 developer toolbox from the Chrome window. I would like to see what URL we are going to hitting when click the movies page, and just click the movies page and see what's happened. Yes, as you can see that when I click the movie page, it is redirecting the authorized page, right? So we can see the authorized login information page in here. So let me copy this URL and let's inspect together what's including this URL. For that purpose, I will pasting into a Notepad++ window. So let's examine together. As you can see that when I click the movies page, it is redirecting the identity server login page, and it will send the get request to authorize page. So in this page, as you can see that, let's inspect the URL together. As you can see that there should be a client ID. We will see the client ID, and client ID is movies MVC client, which we have defined this configuration in the identity server for. These are really important because these are the parameters for the identity server, and we will see these parameters in here. The another important parameter is response type. As you can see that the response type is code, so that means we are going to protect our OpenID configuration with client credentials, and scope is OpenID, and you will see the other parameters in here. And another important thing is redirect URL. There should be a redirect URL. Let me find in here redirect. Yes, the direct URL is already in here. So as you can see that once the system login our operation, we have defined the redirect URL, and after login successfully, it will redirecting to our main project, which is the movies client application. So these values match our configurations from the identity server. Also, we can check the project console output of the identity server. You can see the identity server logs and check the project console logs now. Let me move this one, and this is the identity server logs. And once we are come here, identity server put to some logs. As you can see that it is first of all it is a send request to discover document, and after that it is send request for the authorized URL. So we already inspect this authorized URL in here, and we will see all of the logs. And after that, as you can see that we saw the login window. This login window is the Ident Server 4 project, right? So we should log in this system, and after logging the system, it will redirect to us our main client MVC client project. So after we enter the valid credential, we are going to be redirected to the consent page, and we are going to see our requested data. Let me log in the application. We have a user was Mehmet and password is Mehmet, and let me click the login, and what's see happened. Okay, so as you can see that it is validating our credentials, and if it is okay, it is redirecting to us our main project, 5002 movies MVC client project. And now it is the index page, and this index page, now we can reach the actual data what we are going to protect. So let me close this window now. So what we have done with this place, we have also logging our token information and other claims into the output window. Let me check the output window. Go in here. Yes, as you can see that into the here we see the identity token, right? Output window, we have logged the information with debug.writeLine function, and identity token is this one. And also we can see the claim types in here. So let me check the identity token now. I'm copy the identity token, and also let me inspect the identity token with JVT IO web site. So let me remove this one, paste this one, and let's verify the payload. As you can see that in the payload, the audience is the movies MVC client, and our Ident server URL is 5005, and this information is valid for our case. So we also validating our token is proper with our Ident server application. We have checked the output window of the Visual Studio in order to see the token and the claims, and we can also check the project console output of the Ident server project. So we are verifying that these token requests comes from the Ident server, and Ident server return to us a token, and by this token we can log in our system, and we can reach our actual data of the movies data in the application. So that's all for this project. Very good. We can see also the claim information in here. As you can see that the given name and family, we have adding this information when we are configuring the Ident server. You can see that the claim name Mehmet and claim value is Özkaya. So that means the authentication and authorization performed successfully. Great. We have seen the login operation from the interactive MVC client application with the OpenID. In the next videos, we are going to develop our application with the logout button.